Another warning about junk food on the Health Watch. New research says that eating a lot of ultra-processed foods can cause premature death.
Let's get more in the study with health reporter Stephanie Stahl.
Ultra-processed now they've identified. This research looked at things like snack foods and prepackaged meals, items that usually have a long list of ingredients. Doctors say they're unhealthy and fattening, and this study found they can take years off your life if you eat too much.
He says that he's got a 20-year-old McDonald's hamburger. David Whipple says he bought the burger at a McDonald's on July 7th, 1999. He still has the receipt. He says he initially purchased the burger for a presentation that he made about enzymes and deterioration. But the burger ended up in the pocket of a coat that was forgotten about for years. Whipple decided to check in on the burger this week and found it much the same.
Every time you pull up to a drive-thru, you think you're just grabbing a quick meal. But what if I told you that fast food isn't really food at all? It's carefully engineered to keep you sick, tired, and dependent, not just on their menu, but on medications, energy drinks, and the healthcare system itself. Today, we're going to expose exactly how fast food destroys your body, how it manipulates your brain, and most importantly, how you can break free and reclaim your health with real healing foods. Part 1. Fast food isn't real food. Fast food looks like food, smells like food, and tastes like food, but on a biological level, it's something else entirely. Real food comes from the earth. It nourishes your cells, rebuilds your tissues, fuels your organs, and gives life. Fast food, on the other hand, is a lab product. It's built on 3 cheap addictive pillars: refined sugar, unhealthy fats, and processed salt. Take the average cheeseburger. On paper, it looks simple: bun, meat, cheese, sauce. But break it down, and you'll find over 40 ingredients, many of which aren't food at all. The bun is bleached white flour stripped of fiber and nutrients, then loaded with high fructose corn syrup to trigger your brain's reward centers. The meat patty? Often a mix of low-grade beef scraps, treated with ammonia, laced with antibiotics, and bulked up with fillers. Even the cheese isn't true dairy. It's a blend of milk proteins, artificial coloring, and chemical stabilizers. These products are designed not to feed you, but to trick your brain into thinking you're satisfied, while your cells remain starved for real nutrition. That's why, an hour after eating fast food, you often feel tired, foggy, or craving more. Part 2. The brain trap. How fast food hooks you. Fast food companies understand your biology better than most people do. They know that your brain is wired to seek out sugar, fat, and salt because, in nature, these were rare and valuable. But in the lab, they've weaponized this by combining these elements in unnatural concentrations that hijack your reward system. Studies have shown that sugar lights up the brain's dopamine pathways even more strongly than cocaine. This is why the first sip of a soda or the first bite of fries feels euphoric. Your brain gets flooded with dopamine, the same neurotransmitter involved in drug addiction. Over time, your dopamine receptors down-regulate, meaning you need more and more to feel the same level of pleasure. That's why people can't stop at just one fry or one slice of pizza. But here's the catch. While your brain is tricked into thinking it's satisfied, your body is still malnourished. So the cravings don't stop. They intensify. And that's exactly what these companies want. Repeat customers trapped in a cycle of addiction. Part 3. What fast food does to the body. Let's walk through what actually happens inside your body when you consume fast food regularly. Digestive system. Fast food is low in fiber and high in processed fats. This slows down digestion, leading to constipation, bloating, and gut dysbiosis, an imbalance in the good bacteria that protect your immune system. Over time, this can lead to leaky gut syndrome, where toxins leak into your bloodstream and trigger inflammation throughout your body. Liver. Many fast food meals are loaded with high fructose corn syrup, found in sodas, buns, sauces, and even salad dressings. Excess fructose doesn't get used as energy. Instead, it's sent straight to your liver, where it turns into fat. This leads to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, now one of the most common chronic conditions in America. Heart and circulation. Trans fats and processed oils. commonly used for frying, damage the lining of your arteries. This creates microscopic tears where cholesterol begins to build up, leading to atherosclerosis, hardened clogged arteries that increase your risk of heart attack and stroke. Pancreas and blood sugar. That large soda spikes your blood sugar to unnatural levels. Your pancreas scrambles to release insulin to push the sugar into your cells. Over time, this constant strain leads to insulin resistance, the root cause of type 2 diabetes. Brain, MSG, artificial colors, and chemical preservatives act as excitotoxins, overstimulating brain cells to the point of exhaustion. Combine that with blood sugar crashes, and you get mood swings, brain fog, and even increased risk of depression and Alzheimer's. In short, every bite of fast food may taste good in the moment, but it plants the seeds for chronic disease in the future. Part 4. The healthcare trap. Here's the darker truth. Fast food isn't just about profit at the register, it's about fueling an entire system. The more people rely on fast food, the sicker they get. And the sicker they get, the more they rely on medications. Blood pressure pills, insulin injections, antidepressants, antacids. It's no coincidence that the same corporations invested in processed food are often linked to pharmaceutical companies. It's a cycle designed to keep you consuming food that makes you sick and drugs that manage the sickness, but neither solves the root problem. Part 5. What real food does instead. Now let's talk solutions. Real food is the opposite of fast food. It heals. When you choose whole, plant-based foods, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to repair, regenerate, and thrive. Fruits. High in antioxidants and fiber, fruits like blueberries, papaya, and pomegranate reduce oxidative stress and repair cellular damage. They fuel your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, with clean energy. Vegetables. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and arugula flood your body with chlorophyll, magnesium, and iron. These nutrients alkalize the blood, strengthen red blood cells, and improve circulation. Roots and tubers. Foods like sweet potatoes, beets, and carrots stabilize blood sugar, improve gut health, and provide long-lasting energy without the crashes of processed carbs. Legumes and seeds. Lentils, chickpeas, chia, and flax seeds deliver plant protein and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and rebuild tissues. Sea vegetables and herbs. Sea moss, kelp, turmeric, and ginger offer trace minerals, detoxification, and anti-inflammatory compounds that no lab can replicate. Eating these foods doesn't just prevent disease, it reverses it. There are documented cases where patients who switched to a whole food, plant-based diet were able to reduce or even eliminate medications for diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Part 6. The role of fasting. But here's the secret weapon: fasting. While real food heals, fasting resets. When you stop eating for a period of time, whether it's intermittent fasting, a 24-hour water fast, or longer supervised fasts, your body initiates autophagy. This is the process where your cells break down old, damaged components and recycle them into new, healthy ones. It's like a spring cleaning for your body. Fasting improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, boosts growth hormone, and even increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which protects your neurons. That's why many people report mental clarity, improved energy, and even spiritual awakening during fasting. Pairing fasting with plant-based eating is the ultimate strategy. Fasting clears out the old, while plants rebuild with the new. Part 7. How to transition away from fast food. I know what you're thinking. It's hard to give up fast food. It's cheap, convenient, and everywhere. But the truth is, you don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Here's how you can start. Replace, don't remove. Instead of cutting out fries, swap them for baked sweet potato wedges. Instead of soda, try sparkling water with lemon. Plan ahead. Fast food thrives on desperation, when you're hungry and unprepared. Meal prep plant-based meals so you always have a real option ready. Start fasting. Small. Begin with 12-14 hours overnight. Let your digestive system rest and repair. Learn to read labels. If it has more than 5 ingredients, chances are it's not real food. Add before you subtract. Flood your body with fruits, greens, and herbs. The more real food you eat, the less you'll crave fake food. Fast food isn't just unhealthy. It's engineered to keep you trapped in a cycle of cravings, sickness, and dependency. But you don't have to play their game. By understanding what's really happening in your body, by choosing real food, and by embracing the power of fasting, you can break free, heal, and thrive. Your body is designed to heal itself when given the right tools. The choice is yours. Keep feeding disease or start feeding life. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone you care about, because knowledge is the first step toward freedom. And don't forget to subscribe. Together, we're building a community of people who choose health, healing, and true freedom over addiction and disease.